The story that we would like to share from Tanzania is our success story, that where we only started as outreach programs to MSM. Then from our outreach programs to MSM through our peer educators, we were able to meet the MSM. Then when we meet with the MSM, when we bring them to our offices, we talk with them to hear our problems, to do the needs assessment for the MSM in Tanzania. We came to hear that most of their problems are coming from their parents. That some of the MSM will complain that it's our parents who are the problems, and that's why we don't want to stay at our homes because of our parents. So we came up with an idea that if the problem is the parents, then we have to talk with the parents. Then we come up with the initiative to how can we talk with the parents. Then in Tanzania, with the LGBTI people and sex workers, we always work in communities. And so through we always work in networks, and through networks we are able to meet some parents. We only started with 4 parents who actually they accept their children being gay or being lesbian. With these 4 parents, we started our discussions, and the discussions went on. Now we have 12 parents. By the time like this last year, we had 12 parents. Now through the parent-to-parent discussion, most of the parents were complaining that they have come to realize that the problem is not lies within themselves, but with the government, with the local government leaders. Now we move to the next step. Now we went to talk with the local government leaders. Then from the local government leaders, they came to complain that it is not us who is the problem to MSM or LGBT community and sex workers. It is the community itself. Now when we went back to the community and asked the community itself, in the community it is us. The community is everyone in the community. When you talk to the community, I mean from the general community or from the broader community, you come to realize that most of them, they don't accept the LGBTI people and sex worker. It's because they don't know anything about the sexual orientation and gender identity. So this is where we are right now. We are trying to educate people on the sexual orientation and gender identity. And we've come to realize that most of the Tanzanians, once they understand what sexual orientation is and gender identity, they can be supportive, and that's a good motive. So we're in gender orientation and we're sexual orientation and gender identity, and we believe that once we have the community behind us, once they understand that their sexual orientation and gender identity is, then we can move to the policymakers. Because in Tanzania, if you have the community behind your back, then you can go to the policymakers. They can put a policy in place that can protect the LGBTI people and sex workers. And in Tanzania, if you have the policy, if you have many policies that are protecting the LGBTI people and sex workers, now you can attack directly the law to the court. That's how it works in Tanzania. So now we are working on sexual orientation and gender identity so that we can have policies in place. Once we have the policies in place, then we can attack the law directly to the court. It only began as an outreach program to the MSM. We reach parents, we reach the local government leaders, the local community, and now the sexual orientation and gender identity. Now we are starting to approach the policymakers, and we know that in the near future we'll attack the law in court. Thank you.